Hey y'all, welcome to Sunshine Haze. This is Aja A. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it's time for a new moon reading. This time around we are talking about the Cancer lunar season. So before I even get started, if you haven't watched my Cancer video on this lunar cycle, go on and check that out. This is actually, though we're dealing with a water energy, the moon is at home in the sign of Cancer, and this is very intense underlying energy, if that makes sense. We're talking about ancestral healing, generational healing. We're talking about soothing ourselves, all that good stuff. I got all the information in that video. Go on and check it out. It is down in the description box. There's a link down there for you. This video is for my Capricorn, so Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, or Capricorn Rising like myself. This video is for you. If you feel like what I'm saying in the video does not resonate with you, please don't be mean to me. Go on and just click on the link down there and check out your moon or rising sign. Sometimes, just depending on what's going on, your rising sign and your moon sign comes out a little bit better for you, okay? All right, we're just gonna go on and get started. I don't need to talk too much. Do I need to ooh, what's good? All right, Capricorn, what just fell out? Like half the deck, but that's the Six of Cups. And then what's on the other side? The Lovers. And then you got the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. So message, just random message there for some of y'all Capricorns. This is not a love reading, this is a general reading, but for some of y'all Capricorns, there may be somebody that you either have a history with, or somebody that you knew from a while ago that you are invested, like you have y'all are Capricorns, but you have a little heartstring connected to them, and then you have the Hangman on the bottom. So either for that person, you're gonna have to let them fly free for a minute, message, or excuse me, sorry, or you're going to have to wait a little bit longer before the time is right for y'all, if that makes sense. This is not a lot. And the two, guys, what is it, Capricorn? It's a Two of Cups. So whoever that is somebody important for you, but I don't know that and there's the Judgment card. I don't know that the time is right, but don't give up on them. Y'all, sometimes these cards be giving me messages. I'd be like, that's not what I came here to talk about, but okay. So for some of y'all Capricorns, and that's not the reading, so if you're like me and you heard the word love, you don't click away too fast. That's not the reading. That message came out, so whatever. Anyways, Jeez. Wheel of Fortune too. Wheel of Fortune came out. It's, you know what? Nope. We shuffle these cards. What's going on for the lunar cycle in Cancer for Capricorn? We're just gonna stop. And there's the Tower and the Eight of Wands. Capricorn, what's good? I said we're gonna stop. And the Mother card. Whoo, y'all. Said we were gonna stop because I'm a rising Capricorn, and then like the other half of my chart is in Capricorn. Like most of my outer planets are in Capricorn. Not most, a good portion of them. But that reading got a little crazy, got a little wild there. I don't know, we rocking with that one. Anyways, what's popping for Capricorn during this Cancer lunar season? We are talking about mid-July to mid-August. If you have a sign that I put up at the very beginning of these forecasts, I think I was saying mid-June to mid-July in those videos. That is incorrect. I wasn't saying that because I didn't know. We're gonna blame that on the Mercury retrograde shadow. Okay. All right, what is in store for Capricorn? Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, or Capricorn Rising during this lunar cycle in Cancer? We are going to be looking at the energy for you guys. Going to be looking at any crossing energies for us, because we're talking about Cancer, things that need to be nurtured, and emotional healing. And then, as always, a little soul message for you Capricorns. See what is popping off. Y'all got something to say today. What's good? And the Judgment card. This is whatever's going on for you right now, Capricorn, is a time, like, the things that are happening in your life are happening for a very specific reason. They're supposed to be happening for you. They're setting you up for whatever is about to play out for you, this lunar cycle in Cancer. But we're going to finish shuffling because I just want to give y'all a reading. We're already 4 minutes in. All right, okay. Shuffling, what's popping off for Capricorn? Capricorn Sun, Cap Moon, and Cap on and cut the deck for you guys. And again, y'all, the beginning of that had me a little shook, so I got quiet. I usually just be talking, but them cards had me like, excuse you? Excuse me? Love. The hell is that? All right, energy. And then you got a cups card coming out. Okay. Crossing energy. All right. And I'll talk through all these cards in just a moment for you guys in your soul message. And here come the loud people. I thought I was going to make it through the video without all the noise. As you guys know, I record my videos on my school's campus. And sometimes I do them in the audio studios, but for some reason, I don't know why they're not soundproofed. You can just hear everything going on in the hallway. Maybe you guys can't hear everything going on in the hallway, but I can hear everything going on in the hallway, and it is a distraction. Anyways. All right, Capricorn, let's just get straight into it. What's popping off for you guys during this lunar cycle in Cancer? Mid-June to mid-July to mid-August. Can y'all tell I'm a Cancer? I'm just trying to stay in Cancer season, period. Period. He said mid-June to mid-July, and that's it. All right, so what you guys have coming up in the position of the energy for you guys during this lunar season, is the Sun of Cups. I have the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, so my court cards are family members. The Sun of Cups is the Knight of Cups, and so with the Knight cards, it's either somebody bringing in an opportunity or bringing in a message regarding that element or regarding that suit. Or you could be dealing with somebody just in general that carries a lot of those water traits, typically because we're talking about the sun, younger or a more vibrant, more youthful energy, if that makes sense, of the water element, or somebody with a lot of water placements in their chart. So Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I am talking to y'all Capricorns. Like, I'm like, listen, are we talking about me? Because I'm all Cancer and Capricorn. But, no, I'm sorry. And it doesn't have to be a male. It is the Sun of Cups, but this could be a woman or a man. Either or, it doesn't matter. Typically, though, we could be talking about a male. The Sun of Cups, if we're not talking about a person, and if we are talking about a person as being a court card, being the energy for you guys during this time, this could be somebody that is just very present for you, or somebody that's just on your mind a lot during this lunar cycle. With those traits, so somebody who's very artistic, somebody who's very spiritual, somebody who's very creative, somebody who is in tune with their emotions. This could be somebody that you are just really thinking about, or somebody that you're just in contact with during this time. We talking about them cards that was falling out at the beginning of this reading. This could be the person that is in question, not in question. This could be the person that was like, hey, look at me flying out with the Lovers card and shit. Wild. If we're not talking about a person and we're just more so talking about an energy for you guys, this could be saying, Capricorn, that during this lunar cycle in Cancer, and this is a water moon, so this is a spiritual moon, this is a creative moon, this is an artistic moon. This could be a time where, you guys tap a little bit more into your creativity. Sorry, y'all. This could be a time where y'all tap a little bit more into your creativity. Sometimes you just gotta open the door and look at people really fucking crazy, and they're just gonna come back in 5 minutes. I know. They're just gonna come back in like maybe not even 5 minutes. They're gonna come and stand outside my door and yell at the top of their lungs like I'm not in here recording videos. And I have a sign on my door. I do this every time I record because I try to prevent interruptions. I really do be trying to record just straight through videos for y'all, but it never happens. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. Y'all get to live life with me as it comes. And see, there we go. I promise y'all, y'all could probably hear their whole entire conversation, to be completely honest. I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, so Capricorn, you could be tapping into your creativity. This card coming up also, and I joke around a lot. I don't know who you were watching my videos trying to tell me about Capricorns, but I do say this all the time. Capricorns don't have emotions. Y'all do have emotions. I know y'all do, but y'all are not known for actually emoting. Y'all are not known for showing your emotions. This could be saying, Cap, this is a time where you are going to tap a little bit more into your emotional side. You are going to be able to tap a little bit more into, feeling love or giving out love, or, feeling the joy or feeling the sadness or feeling whatever it is that you're actually feeling and allowing yourself to feel that. As I said, this is a water moon, and it's actually, the moon is at home in Cancer, so I wouldn't be surprised if and Cancer is opposite Capricorn, we're going into the Aquarius full moon, but we just came off of your full moon, so, I wouldn't be surprised, Capricorn, if you're sitting here through this lunar cycle like, what the hell is going on? Why am I crying? Why am I feeling so strong about this? Why am I feeling? Don't be alarmed. It is just Cancer, lunar energy, and the Sun of Cups energy. Water, the cups is the water element, okay? This is also a card saying, Capricorn, that whatever you got going on during this time, possibly, if we're not talking about a person, you're going to be making low-key moves, which is not very different for you, Capricorn, anyway, but you guys may be working on something related to the water element, like spirituality or, arts or creative something, but you're not really going to let on to whatever that is until, y'all are ready, because that's what y'all do. So, coming up, crossing you guys, is the Emperor. And because we got the Emperor here, what I'm going to say, Capricorn, is this card is probably more so about tapping into your emotions as opposed to really tapping into your creativity. I want to say emotions and spirituality for some reason. You've got the Emperor card coming out. And so whenever I see the Emperor card off bat, I automatically just think about a very strong, stable protector. Although the Emperor is not the Capricorn card, I do it resonates with me for a little bit of Capricorn energy, if that makes sense. Because the Emperor is the energy that's crossing you, this is telling me that during this lunar cycle in Cancer, in your opposite sign, you may be feeling very off balance, and you may be feeling like you're having a hard time either stabilizing yourself or staying stable, or having a hard time, really doing the things that you're used to doing, or really, what's the best way that I could put that? Not finding your zen. The Emperor is not really so much about the mental space. Kinda, it is. Okay, rewind. Let's get back to that. So, this Emperor card is telling me that whatever is going on with the Sun of Cups, Capricorn, especially if you're tapping into emotions, especially if you're being flooded with these water feelings that you're not used to, because we're dealing with Cancer, and you guys are going to have to watch my Cancer video to understand a little bit more. We are talking about ancestral and karmic situations, and talking about really looking at yourself and nurturing yourself and healing yourself. And sometimes when that happens, you also have to become familiar with the parts of yourself that you're not necessarily happy with, or that you are not necessarily proud of. But the Cancer lunar season is something that can show you those things, even though we are talking about the new moon, can show you certain aspects of yourself that need to be fixed or need to be healed. Now, let me not say fixed. I don't like to say fixed when we're talking about working on ourselves. The Emperor is just coming in and saying, if this is a crossing energy, like dealing with all these emotions, Capricorn, because that's not what you're used to. Y'all are not the emotion people. Dealing with all of that stuff and feeling like, feeling attached to certain things that you may not usually feel so attached to, or feeling, the heaviness of these emotions coming through, may put you in a place to where you feel kind of like, I can't get a grip. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't really know how to stay strong through this, because this is not something that I'm used to. And that is okay, Capricorn. This energy, this Emperor energy, the same way that it's crossing you, it can be used to help you actually work through this. So it's just all about perspective. Instead of giving into the, I don't know what the hell these tears are. I don't know what is this? Instead of giving into that and not understanding, instead, when these things come up for you, Capricorn, put yourself into a position to where you say, okay, I'm feeling like this. I need to figure out why, and then I need to figure out how to work through and cope with that. Are you really going to start editing your radio show at top volume levels again, dog? I thought we were done. Thought you were done. The Sagittarius video got to listen to T-Pain. I think he's still listening to T-Pain. I'm sorry, y'all. It is almost, we are halfway through 2018. This guy is playing T-Pain songs. Not that T-Pain is a bad artist, but like, you know, I don't even want to say, can I hear something else? Can you just turn your shit down? Like, come on, man. Anyways, Capricorn, I think not understanding what's going on or understanding the feelings that you're having, or not understanding the shift, if we're talking about spirituality too, not understanding the shift in your perspective or the shift in the way that you're seeing things will put you into a space to where you're kind of like, I cannot find my footing. The world is kind of upside down to me right now. I'm not really sure what's going on. You're going to be feeling like you're not operating within your earth because you're going to be tapping into that water, which makes a whole bunch of sense. What I want to tell y'all, Capricorn, like I said a little bit earlier, allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to move through this lunar cycle and take on the water energy, because sometimes you guys need that as earth, as the earth sign that you are. Sometimes you do need a little bit of that Cancer, and you need a little bit of that opposite energy to balance yourself out, and to also, like I said earlier, help you find your zen. You can't find your zen if you don't understand what's bothering you, or if you don't understand what needs to be healed, okay? Now, moving into the next card, I've got the Son of Wands here for you guys. And again, we're talking about court cards. That is the Knight of Wands. That card is in the position of, not emotional healing. That card is in the position of what needs to be nurtured. And this is saying, Capricorn, that you need to tap a little bit into some fire energy. And fire is, the Wands is the suit that resonates with the fire energy. So the Son of Wands coming up in the position of, you know, what needs to be nurtured. As I said, tap a little bit into your fire energy. However, because this card is coming up beside the Son of Cups, what I'm going to say for this card, for this meeting in this particular spread, is not necessarily about making moves. It is about trusting your instinct, and on a deeper level, because we're next to the Son of Cups, this is about, how could I say this? Capricorn, there are going to be some things coming up possibly for you. There are going to be some situations that you're going to feel like you need to work through, or some things that you need to think through that may be resurfacing, some things that you maybe have, you know, suppressed. We had that Six of Cups in there. Possibly, Capricorn, this may be time for you to do some emotional healing regarding your relationships. I don't know if we're thinking about them cards that flew out in the beginning. And the Lovers doesn't always have to be romantic. Possibly do. Y'all, we're here talking about Cancer, lunar season. Probably doing some familial healing, and if you're not aware of it going on in the physical, it's probably happening on a higher level. But the Son of Wands is saying this is a card that says trust your instinct, but it's next to a water card. So this is a card saying trust your intuition, Capricorn. The things that you are feeling in your gut this time, Capricorn, you guys are an I do sign. I know, or I build, I am type of sign. What type of energy y'all need to tap into during this time is the I feel. And I tell people say don't act out on your emotions, but during this time, Capricorn, you actually kind of have to go against the grain and not necessarily make moves, but kind of make moves. Make changes to your process regarding the things that you are feeling within your soul. The Son of Wands coming up in the position of what needs to be nurtured, coming up next to a Son of Cups card, is just telling me, Capricorn, you need to give a little bit more energy to allowing yourself to feel on an intuitive level. And I say that because it is next to the Son of Cups. So trust your instinct next to a water card. Trust what you're feeling. Trust that your higher self or your intuition is not going to lead you astray. Listen to the message. If you pray, listen to the messages that you get. If you don't pray, whatever faith you have, even if you don't have a faith, whatever you are used to receiving knowledge from that isn't necessarily by a book, Capricorn, it's saying during this time, it is time for you to be paying attention to that. This may be a little bit of an awakening for you, or a little bit of a time of enlightenment for you guys. And this is just saying to pay attention to the things that you're seeing. So numerology, pay attention to the numbers that keep popping up for you. You know, pay attention to the animals that you see that you're crossing paths with. Animals have different meanings too. You know, people are talking to you, or, you know, something random is said in conversation and it's not remembered later. Pay attention to your dreams, Capricorn. All this stuff is just saying the water element is the water element is the element that has to do with the unknown and spirituality and our dreams and our imaginations and our desires and stuff. So just pay very, very close attention to the things going on around you during this Cancer lunar season, because more than likely the things that are going on around you have messages for you that are going to help you tap into the Son of Cups and Son of Wands. Okay, now moving on to the next card, we've got the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is coming up in the position of emotional healing. And this card coming up in this spread, especially because I'm talking to Capricorns, and you got this, you know, possibly tapping into this water energy, dealing with the Son of Wands, you know, trusting your water energy, but being in a position to where your earth energy is kind of crossing you. It's almost like you guys are more concrete, so whatever you can't see or can't be explained, you could be a little skeptic. The Six of Swords, that's the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords coming up in, you know, emotional healing, or what needs to be healed, or however you want to take that card, is telling me, Capricorn, that although you may not be trying to tap into your emotions, trying to tap into your spirituality, or trying to tap into, you know, whatever you have going on, or on the other hand, you may be tapping into it, or you want to, and you're having difficulty, whichever way that is going for you, the Six of Swords is coming up and telling you that there is going to be a change, there's going to be a shift. This is a hope card. You will be able to tap into this energy. This is saying that there's hope for you in regards to, you know, being able to feel and understand your feelings and actually make, you know, logical decisions with your feelings. I think that's something where Capricorns are like, I don't understand how you can be logical with your emotions, but I could do a whole video on that. But that Six of Swords is saying, like, you know, Capricorn, you actually can tap into this energy and still harness your earth energy, but be able to kind of float on both ends of the spectrum. The Six of Swords is also sometimes a card of travel, so something may be happening or coming up for you, Capricorn, in regards to taking a trip or moving. And if you're moving, more than likely it's going to have something to do with family. So you may either be moving closer to family or moving away from family. This is very random, but Six of Swords coming up, I did want to put that message out there. But that's a card of hope. And coming up after these cards in your spread, that's just kind of telling me, like, you know, there are certain things that are going to be coming up for you that you need to work through, that you may not have ever really given too much thought to, because it's just not really in your nature to tap into your emotions like that. But these things are coming up. They have to come up. You're going to feel a little off because water energy is very different from earth energy, and y'all are probably going to be like, oh my God, what the hell is this? But this card coming up is saying that no matter what's going on here, no matter how crazy it feels, no matter how uprooted you feel, just understand that it's happening because you have healing to do. You have some soul soothing to do over here. You have some work that needs to get done so that you can come into your own and be who you're supposed to be. And things are going to change, and most likely a shift is going, or a move is probably going to have to happen in order for you to really tap into that energy. Now, the last card that you got coming up, bro, that's annoying. Sorry, guys. The last card that you have coming up in your spread is the Nine of Pentacles. And so what this card is telling me, Capricorn, is this could be a little crazy for you. This could be a little chaotic for you. And in the midst of all of this shit going on, that's what it is with the Nine of Pentacles. With all this going on, especially because you're probably tapping into some sort of spiritual higher energy, you're tapping into your creativity, you're going to start to understand all of the things that you really want, all of the things that you really need, or the things that you feel like the things that you feel like could contribute greatly to your life. The Nine of Pentacles is another Pentacles card. This is a card from your element, which is interesting. Capricorn, you guys got all of the element cards here in the spread. So you guys are actually going to be working with all of these different types of energies, which is also probably another reason why you may be feeling a little off, because you're so used to operating just within your earth energy. Having a balance here, and actually having to tap into fire, tap into swords, tap into cups may throw you a little bit. But the Nine of Pentacles coming up is just saying that, you know, all this stuff happening, Capricorn, is happening so that when the time is right, when the time comes for you, your wishes will be granted. Your wishes will be fulfilled. The Nine of Pentacles is a very positive energy card. This is also a card pointing to, you know, you're almost there. You're like, this is the card right before the Ten of Pentacles, which closes out the Pentacles suit. So this is saying, like, all this stuff going on, you do have to deal with it, because this is like the last step before you can actually come into the Ten of Pentacles, come into your own completion of your own element, if that makes sense. So you guys have a positive spread, Capricorn. It's looking like you are going to be affected by this Cancer energy. You guys really are going to get a glimpse into your emotions. You're going to be feeling the feels, if that makes sense. Like, you know, and I know that's weird for y'all. I know that's weird for y'all, but y'all are not going to be emotionless during this lunar cycle. You guys are actually going to be harnessing a little bit of that Cancer, a little bit of that water energy, tapping into your emotions, and doing so will in turn kind of show you the things that need to be healed, because Cancer season, it's a water season, so it's about cleansing, it's about healing. And although this may seem a little crazy, things are going to be looking up for you in the long run. Things are going to come together for you, but this shift right here, not this shit, but that's what it sounded like, the shift, this change, the stuff that's going on right here is going to create a little bit of a domino effect and create a bigger shift in your perspective, which is going to put you into the point of being able to tap into that Nine of Pentacles and being able to continuously resonate with a little bit of Son of Cups energy, okay? All right, Capricorns. That was an interesting one. Yep, you guys got the Five of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So all those different energies for you, Capricorn, is probably, like we said, going to put you into a place where you feel a little off. You're not really going to know what to do with or where to put your energy, it seems like. But don't be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. Y'all need to tap into y'all's emotions a little bit anyways. All right, Capricorn, I do hope those cards provided some insight for you. If you feel like you need a more in-depth or personal reading, please feel free to book a reading with me through my Etsy shop. I have tarot readings on there. I've also got jewelry on there, too, and, like, numerology stuff. Y'all like my sacral chakra jewelry? The one with the charm I do sell it on my Etsy shop. Yeah, I got a grip of shit on there, so y'all check out that Etsy store. If you like the video, go on and hit that little thumbs up button for me, please. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. I do check my channel pretty frequently, so I'll probably get back to you within a couple of days. If you are still listening to me talk, go on and hit that subscribe button, because you clearly like me. Hit the subscribe button so you can keep up with me and when I put out new videos and things of the sort, okay? New content. Anything else, y'all? I said check out the Cancer video. I have a summer solstice forecast up as well, and that is for the whole summer, so check that out as well. I got links in the description box. We got Mercury going into retrograde. We also got Neptune in retrograde, and Mars, and Jupiter. We're out of Jupiter retrograde, thank God. Well, actually, that one wasn't bad. You know, Mercury makes everybody feel like every retrograde is bad. We're out of the Jupiter retrograde. We still got Saturn in retrograde, Pluto in retrograde. I got videos up on all that. Go on and check out those videos. Links down there in the bottom, too. And I think that's it, you guys. Oh, if you know any Capricorns that might need to see this video, send this to your little Cap friends. If you know anybody cross-watching, or yo boo is a Capricorn, go on and cross-watch this video, too. All right, I think that's it, y'all. I think that is it. Those are all my plugs. Thank you guys so much for watching and rocking with me so far. I will see y'all next time.